Permutations is a show about how we put together objects or items in a collection, a set. It's a mathematical term, but it can also be used to talk about how you arrange a set of things. So my original idea for Permutations was to do a whole series of small pieces that I would arrange in certain ways and create a large body of work, more of an installation piece with all these small panels is the way I was thinking of them at first. And I like to work large, but for practical reasons I needed to work small, and so I bought a bunch of small canvases and worked on them, thinking that they would be all small pieces of a larger finished product. And as I started working on these very small pieces, I started with the 8x10s. I considered them just components of a larger work, so I worked on them and finished them, but I always felt that they were part of something larger. And I kept going, working on, well, you can see there's quite a few pieces. As I got about halfway through this series, I realized I was enjoying the format. I was really enjoying getting into the smaller pieces. And then I started looking back at what I'd done before, and I thought, you're not finished. I need to start over. So I went back and reworked everything. So this is about a year's work, but I think I was working on all of them in the last few weeks before the show was hung. And I realized too, as I worked, the Permutations theme was intended to be focused on how all the pieces went together. But as I continued to work and think about what I was doing, I realized what was more important were the pieces in the paintings, the images, which is a language I've sort of unconsciously developed. My images are repeated, but arranged in different ways. And in each painting, you might see familiar objects, but they've been placed in different ways, or different colors, or different combinations. And I realized that the permutations were more the elements within each painting, as opposed to how they went with one another on the wall. When I had that thought, then I thought, this is no longer a one big piece. This is a bunch of individual paintings, and the small pieces were just as important. In fact, some of the small pieces are among my favorites, and I thought, no, they all deserve their own space. So now we have 32 individual paintings,